What is going on, guys? Bionic Man here with another walk-in video. So, tonight's video in particular for walk-in is an update in regards to the Halloween event that they got going on. One thing I want to point attention to is if you do hear some loud noises come from the background, behind my house is a retention pond. There's a lot of frogs and wildlife that live out there that make some crazy noises. So if you do hear that, don't mind it. But anyways, with the Halloween event, it's a pretty cool event that they have going on. Essentially, you get candies from leveling, as you can see here. This is one of the events that the only event that I know of to date that they've run that is entirely around win rate. Initially, when they had come out with the ranking, speculatively, I had thought, okay, well, maybe your rank will be based upon how many wins you have. No. Obviously, it's a different load of features. But as you can see here, depending upon the league that you're in, from League 1 to League 6, it varies in the amount of candies that you get per win, as well as, obviously, the amount of walk-in that you get per win. I'm entirely in League 5, and I have one cat in League 4, so I'm winning 30 or 20 candies per win. Essentially here, let me get out of that. The goal is to get to 1,000 candies, okay? Now, once you get to 1,000 candies, you can come down here and you can apply for the loot box. For the Halloween event, it's going to be 1,200 walk-in or 2 soul. As you can see, there are 1,300 loot boxes available for sale. 581 people have applied. Now, I want to bring attention to that number. As of right now, with the filming of this video, there's 6 days, 12 hours, 6 minutes, and... well, there was 1 second. Now we started down another minute. But, essentially, as it says right here, the 300 participants, Jesus Christ, I cannot talk today. The 300 participants with the highest amount of the Halloween candies collected are guaranteed to receive a limited spooky loot box absolutely for free. So again, the good thing is, if you have a lot of cats, obviously people that have large amounts of cats, they might have an advantage here. Okay? Now, there's a bunch of different people that can fit into that category, but I don't think that there's entirely 300 people that are going to fit into that category. So this is where, if you have a decent amount of cats, 5 to 10, and you have a pretty solid win rate, you can actually do pretty well in this event. And if you can get in the top 300, it doesn't cost you anything, and you're guaranteed to get your box. So, the event is going to last 7 days, as I had already said how much time was left. And that is pretty much it. So I wanted to show you some competitions. See how we get this going on. Oh, just taking a wrecking on these last 2 competitions. I need to get some more steps in. But, again, it's another thing of incentivizing large steps. Incentivizing step count. Now, some people like to say that this game isn't a move-to-earn game. I mean, arguably, it's not entirely a move-to-earn game, but moving and exercise is a massive premise, I will say, as, they incentivize having the higher step counts and different types of things in that aspect. So, obviously, it's got to play a part. but it might not be the entire major part of it. Well, I would have liked to show you a couple more wins here, but it seems took a little bit of a beating here. I'll take 2 wins and call it a day for right now. So I would have had some more candies, but it really is that simple. You kind of just go in there. The candies are automatic updating. So yeah, let me see. I got this. Yep, got this too. Okay, perfect. So then you just go back to the Halloween event. See right here, updated. Now I got 860 candies from 140 candies away. Another energy reset. If I get some better win rates, I'll be there. And then make sure you go down and you put in the walk-in or the soul to participate into the event. Again, if you get in the top 300, it's not going to charge you anything, and then you're guaranteed your box. Now, one quick thing before I end up going, I wanted to talk about why I believe this is a solid event. One of the things that I think is so interesting about Web3 or any real NFT minting or process in general is when you have it be in a limited number of something, it seems to always have more value. Now, the market of clothing, let's be completely honest, there is a lot more than 1,300 clothes that are currently available or that people own. There's thousands, tens of thousands of clothes that are existing, okay? So when you limit these special limited edition Halloween items to a 1.3K limited mint, I think it's going to add significant value to these items. It also sets up a tester for different holiday seasons along the way, especially as it is right now. So if the Halloween event works, when the boxes are minted, it's minted at a premium loot box rarity. So going to be uncommon or better guaranteed, which is good. But if you got a rare or an epic clothing item, for example, if it's a Halloween item, if a normal rare or epic clothing item, I'm just giving you rough numbers. If a normal rare clothing item is worth 4 soul, okay? And now it's a Halloween item, it has increased rarity and has increased usefulness with the ability of the clothing. Wouldn't that automatically up the value of that item? I mean, it doesn't mean it's worth 10 soul, but it could be easily justifiably worth 7.5 or 8. So, I mean, there's definitely added value to having a higher rarity item. Because with the same rules applying, it could be worth 10 soul, it could be worth 15 soul at that level because of how rare the item is. So I think this is a good thing when people like to complain or say that there's going to be a problem with clothing market after this. I don't think so. It's completely different with loot box events in typical. When you're creating Genesis cats, you're creating regular clothing. These are items that are already available on the market. Anybody can get them. Anybody can trade them. When you're overinflating that market with typical stuff, it makes sense how that could affect value in certain things. But when you are creating something like this event is doing, that's very, very limited edition, very niche, very, very rare, then it only amplifies the value. It should actually, hopefully, in my opinion, it should play no part on the normal clothing market because people are going to want to go for these items. They're going to be sought after items. I mean, personally, when I first heard of this event and I heard it was going to be clothing items, my thought was, how the heck do I get 6 full items for my cat that are all Halloween themed? Wouldn't that be cool if you were competing and you had a whole Halloween themed cat? Because this is a demo, in my opinion, for them to try out and say, okay, Halloween worked well, now let's try out Christmas. Or let's try out St. Patrick's Day or Thanksgiving or, um, any other plethora of holidays that are existing. It allows them to create these limited edition things for the time. I obviously think in this case, because they started with Halloween, the Halloween is going to hold a little bit more rarity if they, let's just say they do a Christmas event, right? A Christmas event close, they could be rare. I don't think they'll be as valuable as the Halloween because those are the first time they did the event. You know what I mean? First time limited edition close. Everything when it becomes out as a first, I think holds value. So I would definitely take a look, guys, at getting involved in this event. It's going to be a pretty great event. I'm loving Walken. I'm loving the team. I'm loving how quick they're adapting to everything. And, I got added as a member of the Walken team on Discord, I'm happy to say. So if you guys have any questions in regards to Walken, send me a message on my Discord or tag me in the Walken Discord. Andrew K95 hashtag 4420, and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible with any questions. Thanks for all of the new subs that I've been getting the last couple of days and all of the people that have stayed subscribed. Again, guys, if you like the content, please like, and if you haven't subscribed, please do for more content like it. Until next time, guys, as always, Bionic Man out.